Hey guys, welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Today we are looking at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Re-Revenge, which we can play on our MiSTers and Analogue Pocket. So this is just showing a video of Shredder's Revenge, which I think is one of the best games to come out in the year 2022. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Arguably, this could be my game of the year if I had to vote for one, but I try not to vote as there's too many choices and it's too difficult. So I tried this on the Analogue Pocket, I tried it on the MiSTer, and I tried it via RetroArch with successful results. I haven't got original hardware, I haven't tried it on original hardware, but let's have a look at this. This is an amazing ROM hack that really like it is like a brand new game. Yeah, you guys are just going to have to see this for yourself, so stick around for this video. You're going to find this thoroughly entertaining, and make sure you check out this ROM hack for yourselves because it is super entertaining. Let's have a look at the characters. So we have the full cast from Shredder's Revenge. We've got Raphael, Michelangelo, April Splinter, Leonardo Donatello, and Casey Jones. So let's begin the game. We'll go through all of the characters. We'll have a look at some of the bosses. So this game here replaces lots and lots of the characters. To be honest, pretty much all of them. I think so far I haven't completed the game. I think I've only played it up to like the 4th level. There's only one character that I found from Streets of Rage, and we will look at that character later in the video. So this is Raphael. The attacks that you've got are really good. A lot of the stuff's been kind of replaced. You can't pick up any weapons, I guess because all these guys have weapons. Even April has a microphone, which in the right hands is quite a big weapon. Some of the enemies have new attacks, so it's definitely going to surprise you. Yeah, they can. The characters jump further while running. Now they can't do back attack. At least I couldn't do it. When you try and do a back attack, they kind of do their uppercut move. And here we have our boy Mikey busting out his special. So again, just really good. Like his forward and special, it's that little Lucky Honda kind of looking headbutt. So one thing that I liked about Shredder's Revenge, the game, was it actually had like quite a bit of stuff in it from Street Fighter, including like the dive kicks that you're kind of seeing there. But it had like Honda's Sumo headbutt, and that carries over in there. Like I mentioned, like you can't pick up weapons. You hear the sound effects, you see them pick it up, but they just drop it out straight away. But hey, offer me nunchucks or a knife, I think I'll pick a nunchucks. But hey man, we promote peace. Try not to use any weapons whatsoever, and hopefully there won't be any need for them. But man, this is banging, man. Just look at it. Look at how good it looks. So here we have April O'Neil. April's probably my favorite character in Shredder's Revenge, and I mean just look at how like awesome she looks. It is her sprite out of the game, rejigged a little bit so it kind of fits into the Megadrive, and here we are playing Turtles Shredder's Re-Revenge on our older devices. Honestly, this plays really well on the Analogue Pocket. If I haven't said it already, on the Analogue Pocket you have got two choice of cores. You have got the spiritualized core, and you have Eric Lewis's core. So as soon as I ran this on spiritualized core, it loads up. As soon as you go to start the game, bang, it just crashes. So you kind of pick your character, and I think it crashed straight after that. And I tried it a few times and it crashed for me every single time. Now when I actually ran it on Eric Lewis's core, it ran absolutely fine. Now I only played after the first level, so I haven't completed it on that. I do intend to play it some more, so just bear in mind the Eric Lewis core on the Analogue Pocket is the core that this works on currently. Here we have everyone's favorite rat. Now I'm not a fan of rats. I really don't think they're good, but hey, as a kid I absolutely love Splinter, and I've said it many times when I'm doing Turtles videos. Me and a friend actually wanted to, we were young, we were silly, but we wanted to move down to the sewers, learn the ways of the turtle and be taught by a rat. So glad I didn't take up that decision. But look how good Splinter looks. So this game's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's got juggling in there. Now, I've not seen too much of that, at least in open spaces. It's a bit harder to do, but I did when I was playing this later on off camera. I think someone like against the wall, I just kind of managed to juggle them up like a little bit, so that is in there. It's also got 6-button support, where the 4th button kind of works as your 2-button move. as an uppercut. Now it's got no friendly fire in this. It's, you know, it's got added sounds in this specifically for this game, even though it retains a lot of the Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack. The story for the game has been changed. We'll look at like the intro at the end of this video. It's available on ROM Hacking anyway, a site that I use a lot. Make sure you check it out. It's very easy to patch and run. If someone's actually tried this on an actual Mega Drive via a flash card, then let me know in the comments below. I'd be really interested to know whether this runs, because I know sometimes some things have difficulty running on certain things. Like for example, now this didn't work on the Spiritualized Court on Analogue Pocket, but it did work on Eric Lewis's one. So I don't know what the issues are with emulators. I think pretty much you're good, and they work well. Oh my goody gumdrops. Man, the bosses in this thing are amazing. So as we spoke earlier, like the characters, you know, the player characters and the enemy characters have been changed, including the bosses. Now one boss isn't changed because I think that boss actually goes quite well in the kind of Turtles universe and everything. So if you can guess what boss that is in Streets of Rage 2, then kind of get your guesses in. Just take a mental note of it for yourself. But we'll have a look at the bosses that I came across and the one that wasn't kind of changed, or actually I'm not sure if it's a boss or like a midway boss. It might just be a midway boss, but I will check it out. Get your guesses in. But look at that, man, like Rocksteady. This is like, oh man, this is so good. Okay, here we have another boss, and this time it's Wingnut, which I think is a, you know, just a good choice for this boss, because he flies down and destroys you. And I always had difficulty with this boss. I don't know, I just found the flying part really difficult. Even in actual Streets of Rage 2, I end up losing like a couple of lives here. But look out, just look at how good it is, man. Aha, did you guess it? Can you see it? So Vahilitz wasn't changed. So Vahilitz is still Vahilitz. And I think Vahilitz looks quite well. I don't know I don't know if it's a he or a she or an it or whatever it is. I know my friend's a big fan of Vahilitz. In fact, one of his usernames online and everything is Vahilitz. I didn't actually know much about Vahilitz until he mentioned it, because I never remember the name of this boss in Streets of Rage. I'm bad with names in games or in person, but Vahilitz remains exactly the same, and I think it is actually quite fitting for the Turtles universe. And here we have our boy Donnie. So, you know, going back to the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game now, I think I kind of like Donatello and Raphael. I remember in the 4-player machine, if I remember correctly, like the race was always on for Donatello or Raphael. Raphael had like the best 2-button special. At least it's the one that I like, where he rolled into a little ball and kind of done a kick. Don't know why he done a kick when he had a sai in his hand. And Donatello was the other one because of the range. Now, one thing I have to say about this, I'm really glad that one thing that I always disliked about the Turtles arcade game is something that they obviously fixed very nicely in Shredder's Revenge. Now in Shredder's Re-Revenge in this hack, it's got very good hit detection. It feels really good. Something that I felt like the arcade games, as much as I love them, lacked. But yeah, man, this is our boy Donnie. Okay, the last but certainly not least. So the final character we're looking at is Casey Jones. Now, Casey Jones, man, like he plays very nicely as well, just like all the characters do. But he's got like really fast like air attacks, where he kind of comes dashing down super fast, like he just saw over there. No problem taking down those bikes with that elbow. I mean, look at that elbow; it's faster than like the rest of it. But yeah, man, just banging. Like you have to check this out. Like you can, if you're a Streets of Rage fan, Streets of Rage 2 fan even more, and you like the Turtles, like you need to try this. As long as you've got Streets of Rage 2 ROM. Now it's very cheap to buy legally. You can actually buy, I think I bought the Streets of Rage 2 as part of the Sega collection on Steam for like 79p, and you can use that ROM and you can convert that over, or you can patch it over on ROM hacking. You don't even need to download separate software. You can use the online patcher to actually patch it. There's actually a guide on how to patch ROMs on this channel. So if you just search my channel and look for ROM patching guide, it will give you a guide of how you can patch your Streets of Rage ROM to Streets of Rage 2 ROM to look like this. So I absolutely love the intro for this. I love the work that's gone into this hack. just amazing. We look at like a lot of hacks on the channel. I've actually done lots and lots of Streets of Rage 2 hacks, sometimes as videos, and I've sometimes even gone as a live stream where we've just checked out loads of them. I'm a fan of Streets of Rage, but I love how this looks. Absolutely brilliant. We're going to see kind of like Krang pop up top there, man, like above it. Artwork, everything, bang on, bang on. Big fan of this. There's so much Streets of Rage 2 content out there. The fans just make such great stuff, and honestly, this is just no exception. Okay, so guys, let's just have a look at the person who made this ROM hack, their notes. So this ROM hack was released by someone called Savok. You can get it from romhacking.net, a site that I referred to over time. So his overview of the game is: welcome to the universe of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the re-revenge of Shredder. The city was attacked by a foot ninja army led by Shredder and Krang. Our brave heroes have come together to challenge them and clear the city of evil mutant and foot ninja. Evil mutants and foot ninja. But will it be that easy? I guess that depends on the difficulty mode you choose, huh? Okay, so the features: replaced all characters, all enemies, all bosses, added shadow for all characters, all enemies and bosses. Some enemies have new attacks and will surprise experienced players. Characters replaced by Raph, Leo, Donnie, Mikey, April O'Neil, Splinter, and Casey Jones. All seven playable characters can jump further while running. All of the characters' attacks are similar to those from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. The game has juggling for both players and enemies. Players can recover from a hit by pressing the jump button upon landing, like in Streets of Rage 4. The command to run forward becomes more sensitive. All player characters can jump further while running. You can use offensive special while running. Added 6-button gamepad support. Uppercut now is Y button. Friendly fire is disabled. Added new sound for players and enemies. A new plot has been written for the game. Changed the title screen. Changed all story screen in the game. For the first time in Streets of Rage 2 hacking, switching between normal and turbo mode has been added to the options. Added turbo mode. So there's more on there. Just read this out for yourselves. But guys, this hack is honestly, it's brilliant. You have to check it out. I mean, just look at it. It looks like a game in and of itself. You know, it doesn't even look like a ROM hack. And this is the best way you are going to play, or the closest thing you're going to get to getting Shredder's Revenge, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge on older machines, or like the Analogue Pocket or the MiSTer, you know, on our Genesis cores or hardware. Like I said, if someone's played it on hardware, do let me know. Honestly, this is brilliant. You know, while it's holiday season, download this, play this with a friend. You're thoroughly going to enjoy this. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. If you're not already a subscriber of the channel, then you know, a subscription and a like is super appreciated, but not necessary. I'll see you guys in the next video. Pixel Cherry Ninja out.